So we'll be focusing mainly on the problem solution essays while we'll be discussing ideas for the sports and health essays. Okay.
और मैम आजकल रिसेंट क्राइम रेट के ऊपर चल रहा है ऐसे, है ना?
ऐसा there's nothing like that.
क्रिमिनल के ऊपर
There is nothing like that. You can get any topic on earth. Okay. Of course, crime essay may have come recently, but you may get any essay. Okay. Recently, the recent essay was international community must act immediately to solve the environmental issue, something like that. It is from the book. Okay. Recent essay which my student got this Saturday was this. Okay. So you can get any essay. Crime essay may have come somewhere else, but all essays are important. Okay. So the first essay in front of you is government needs to spend money to encourage the development of sports and art for school students rather than to support professional sports and arts events. Do you agree or disagree? Now, this is an essay which says, first thing that you must make it clear in your mind is that whenever it is an agree-disagree essay, it is only one thing which is talked of in the statement. Okay? Only one thing is talked of. You know, in a statement like this, many students make the statement. Some people say the first half they will write like this, and other people say this. It is not like this. It is only one set of people saying this, that the government needs to spend money to encourage the development of sports and art for school students. So it says government should spend money on schools to encourage sports and art. Okay. And not on the professional sports and art events. Like government should not spend on these cricket tournaments which are held, you know, professionally, hockey tournaments, or for that matter, any other tournaments like that. And it should spend all the money it has on schools to promote sports and arts among school students. So is that clear to you, the topic? You have to agree or disagree. If you can strongly agree and say sports and arts development in schools is very important, so government should spend on that and not on the professional sports. You can strongly disagree and say government should not spend on sports and arts in schools and should spend only on the professionals. Now, do you think strongly agree or strongly disagree would make a good essay? Just think logically.
No, ma'am, we lack of ideas.
The best thing would be, you can say, while spending on sports and arts for school students is important, spending on professional sports and art events is as important. So when you say it is as important, mark my word, that word as important is very important. That is what will make the difference. If that as word, equally word is missing, the whole essay can tumble down from a 7 band to a 5.5 or 6. Okay. Then if you write such a statement, what you can do in the body of the essay is make one statement on why government should spend on school students or on the development of sports and arts among school students. Second para, why government should spend on professional sporting events and art events. And your essay is done, right? Now we'll do the ideas for the essay. Is the intro part clear to all of you? If anybody has any doubt, you may please ask me here and now. That is the benefit and beauty of the live classes. Don't hesitate.
Please repeat करो ना.
थोड़ा सा आप repeat कर सकते हो हम?
Yes, yes, sure. See, this is not a recorded class. This is a live class. Take advantage of it. Okay. Now, what I'm saying is, in this essay, all right, we don't have this agree, disagree this week, but there's no harm. We'll do that. Okay, we'll do this. Now you tell me how you will frame the introduction of this. First, you will paraphrase this. Okay, government need. Now, do you agree or disagree? Before that, the statement is a fact or the statement is said by someone? Do you agree?
It is said by someone.
Yes. See, do you agree or disagree cannot be asked after a fact. You know, for example, they cannot say the sun rises in the east. Do you agree or disagree? Will it make sense? Definitely not. Okay.
It's a fact.
It is not a fact here. This statement is not a fact. Below a fact, you can never get the uh, below a fact, you can never get this statement. Do you agree or disagree? Right? It's always somebody saying. So you can always start this like it is believed by some. Some that the okay, authorities, government, and that the state funding should go.
गवर्नमेंट का मैम अथॉरिटीज नहीं होता सिनोनिम में
क्या होता है?
अथॉरिटीज
अथॉरिटीज होता है, पर अथॉरिटीज तो बहुत कुछ होते हैं. अथॉरिटी स्कूल का प्रिंसिपल भी अथॉरिटी है. So this would be better. State funding should go. It is believed by some that the state funding should go in the promotion of. Development word is there in the topic, so we can say promotion. Okay. Of sports and arts among school students and school students and not on the professional sporting and arts events. Okay, so you can write here while I believe that I believe that while promoting spending on important. You can use the word imperative here. Okay. Now
can we write decisive?
Necessary bhi kar sakte hain. Is as necessary. Okay?
Decisive.
What?
Decisive.
I couldn't get what you are saying.
I'm decisive.
Decisive?
Yes.
No, I don't think that would be the right word. Okay. Decisive relates to decision taking. Okay. It is not the synonym for important or imperative. Okay. The word you are saying is decisive. Decisive is very important for the final result of a particular situation. Decisive factor. Okay. Climate was a decisive. Oh, yes, this word is going. Let me see.
Decisive.
Decisive role. Is as decisive? Yes, you can say.
important
Important. Okay. I was looking at this meaning, but that is also there. Okay. Decisive. Very important. Very good. Yes, you can definitely use this word. I would suggest students to please mute yourself when you are not asking any question. Okay. Decisive. All right. So this is about this essay. And then you should know the ideas for writing both. And then your essay is done. In conclusion, you just have to write what you have written here. Just play with words. Okay, change a couple of words here and there, and it's done. All right. So I hope it is clear now. Now, for some students, I'll also tell you there are other two options also. You can say, I strongly agree with the given statement. Okay. You can say, I strongly agree with the given statement. You can say, I strongly disagree with the given statement. Now, if you strongly agree, you will only, you will write why it is important to encourage sports and arts in schools and why it is not important to spend on professionals. Okay. And if you strongly disagree, you will say why it is, why the money should not be spent on schools and why it is very important to spend on professionals. Is that clear? But then you will be lacking ideas to make a good essay. So this would be the best. You can say as important. So then one paragraph on why funding arts and sports in schools is important and why funding professionals is important. Okay. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
So do you need to take a screenshot? Otherwise, I'm going to just cut it off. All right. The recording is there as it is. Okay. So here it goes. And now we will do the ideas. And let's see what the ideas are. Why should the government spend on professional sports event? First, professional sports bring name and fame to a country. Countries which spend a lot on such sports are always leading in sports in the Olympic Games, the World Cup, and other such international competitions. Second, professional sports also boost the economy as millions of spectators come to see and cheer for their favorite teams in the stadium. There are also big benefits from advertisements on TV as millions of people sit in front of the TV and watch sports shows. So economy and name and fame. Are the 2 points clear? That is why funding should be done on professional sports and arts.
And ma'am, intro में I firmly agree this statement लिख सकते हैं?
हाँ मैं बोल तो चुकी हूँ लिख सकते हो. ओके स्ट्रांगली फिर दूसरे साइड का कोई पॉइंट नहीं डाल सकते आपका ऐसे लंबा नहीं जाएगा. Is that clear? See, whenever you write what you want to write in the essay, first have a clear-cut picture of that in your mind. How many ideas do you have? Accordingly, make your introduction. Right? Now, why should the government spend on professional arts? Arts spread our culture in the whole world. The budding artists need government support. Otherwise, they start looking for other means of bread and butter. And these cultural programs are recreational sources that help people relax and reduce stress after work. So these two, sort of paragraphs, why spending on professional sports and professional arts is important. And then why spending on the arts and sports in school is as important. Okay. So children, first point is children need to be fit and healthy, which can only be possible if they do sports. Future professional sportsmen can be identified during school years, and arts bring out the creativity of children. Children are connected to their roots and culture through the arts. So are the points clear?
Yes, ma'am.
They are not difficult. They should be clear. Okay. Next essay is, some people believe that to improve public health, governments should increase the number of sports facilities. Others believe that it has little effect and need other measures to improve it. Discuss both views and give your opinion. Now,
आज में ये same आया था test में.
It was done, ma'am, in the last class.
Last mock test में आया था.
ये मैंने last mock test में दिया था. मैंने दिया था ये ऐसे. Was it in your mock test? Right. All right. So here it is, what is the meaning of, what do you understand? Anybody, any new student, can you, just translate or paraphrase this topic for me, for the others also, as you are like around 60 students in the class today, which is a good number. I would ask any new student who would like to come forward and tell us what this essay is asking. Anybody? Atik, would you like to come forward? Faith? Harshneet? Alithya, would you like to try? Lakshmi, would you like to try what this is saying? Renu, would you like to try?
Ma'am, may I?
Yes, पहले ही may I कर देते, कोई नहीं है yes कर रहा, चलो. Okay.
Yeah, ma'am. So basically, the statement said that there are two group of people. One believe that the government should improve the sports facilities that would really help to improve the health of individuals in the society.
Yes.
While others believe that those improving those facilities will have a very minor effect.
So this is
There
where you are
could be
going
some-
wrong. Now, can anybody tell me what is wrong in his translation or paraphrasing?
Will
Ma'am,
have
it is
no
directly
effect.
related
No.
to the
A little
health,
effect,
not
ma'am.
the
All right.
sports
So
facilities.
Asmat, you did the translation, right?
Incorrect.
Yes, I'm going to tell him.
Ma'am,
Now,
it is
this is very
related to
important.
public health.
No. I'll tell you what very
Too
well.
short or incomplete.
No, I'll tell you. There is a difference in the meaning of
Little and a
Ma'am,
little.
a little effect.
Okay, little, yeah.
Okay, Hemin. सारा रोज सुनते हो है फिर भूल जाते हो.
Ma'am, negligible. Little means no.
Little means no, a little means very, very less, and quite a little means बहुत ज्यादा. Now, Asmat, is that clear? Where you went wrong?
Yes, ma'am.
Because
Yes,
if
ma'am.
you will say it has very minor effect, you will not be able to write, you know what minor effect that others say, कुछ नहीं फायदा होना. देखो, कुछ लोग हिंदी आती है ना, कुछ लोग कहते हैं कि सरकार को लोगों की हेल्थ इंप्रूव करने के लिए स्पोर्ट्स फैसिलिटीज बढ़ानी चाहिए, जैसे कि स्टेडियम बनाने चाहिए, जिम्स बनाने चाहिए, थिंग्स लाइक दैट. ओके. दूसरे लोग कहते हैं अरे इससे कुछ नहीं फर्क पड़ना. कुछ नहीं फर्क पड़ना. लिटल का मतलब है कुछ नहीं. Okay, little means
Yes,
no.
ma'am.
Got it? That is why,
Yes,
you know, because
ma'am.
this thing I've been teaching my students, and my old students, senior students will be knowing, and most of them didn't know what it means, right? So the whole essay can go wrong, and in the reading, yes, no, not given, true, false, not given answers are based on this funda. Okay? So
Yes,
please
ma'am.
remember that little would mean zero, few would mean zero, a few would mean थोड़े से, quite a few means बहुत सारे. ऐसे ही little means nil, a little means very less, and quite a little means too much. Is that clear now?
Yes, ma'am. Clear.
Yes, ma'am.
So others believe that it has little effect. Now you have to discuss both views and give your opinion. I'm not going to go into the discuss essay, because then the main essay topic of the day, that is the problem solution, will be left out. The next essay is, okay, this essay is, why should the government increase the number of sports facilities to improve public health? Sports facilities क्यों improve करनी चाहिए, कि वो क्यों कुछ लोग कहते हैं. Then you can write all these points that as it is, people are suffering from obesity, they are having a sedentary life, they are eating so much fast food, and so exercise is a must, and so the government should promote. You know, there are open gyms in Australia set up by the government, parks mein. Even in the US, I've seen them in many places. So that is for the people. They are encouraging.
In India also there are open gyms in
Pardon?
some good colonies.
Yes.
In India also I've seen some open gyms in the parks.
In some good colonies, yes, people are realizing that spending on health is an investment for their future, right? So this is basically the lack of sports facilities is the major reason for ill health and excessive weight, in nowadays. And if a wider range of sports facilities are there, then people would use them and remain fit. Okay. Next point is why increasing sports facilities would not help to improve people's health. So why increasing these facilities would not help? First, such facilities may become a waste of time and money if people do not use them. If the government spends on them and hardly anybody goes there and uses them, it will be a lot of government money going waste. So that is why people say that people will not, some people say that if people don't use them, then what is the fun? So they say that instead of providing sports facilities, government should subsidize the healthy food, impose a fat tax on the fast food, and also awareness campaigns can be done by the government regarding health. Okay. And own view is government should do both. So that you can write a third paragraph that government should increase the sports facilities, and along with that government should do awareness campaigns and also subsidize healthy food and impose a fat tax. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Oh, Bangalore is a nice place. Na? Bangalore is a developed city. It's a metro. And of course, there are open gyms in almost all the parks. Yes, that's good. So you are lucky if you are staying in Bangalore. I've also heard that Bangalore is a city of traffic jams. Is that correct? It's a city of traffic jams.
And Mumbai is the major hub for traffic.
I've heard Bangalore.
That's true. That's true for Bangalore, ma'am.
Yes, I've been to Bangalore a number of times. Okay, all right. So this essay is again discuss essay and positive negative development. Let us read them and do the ideas. Some people think that the government should financially support national teams and individual men and women who represent their country. However, others argue that they should be funded by NGOs, like businesses and scholarships. By giving scholarships, discuss both views and give your opinion. So some people say that professional sports teams and even the individual men and women should be funded by government. Other people say that the private companies or NGOs should come forward. And you have to discuss both the views and then you have to give your own opinion. So यहाँ पे own opinion में ये जाएगा. What will go is that both should do and the government should see जो NGOs, जो private businesses हैं, do they want to support games which are not glamorous? I mean, who comes forward to promote hockey and kabaddi? Recently a lot of money was spent, otherwise they are as good games as cricket is, and if they had been, they would be even popular. And people love watching those, but India में उनको support कम मिली. पहले कबड्डी को तो Punjab government then came forward and supported. पिछले कुछ सालों में कबड्डी has come up in a big way, but non-glamorous games are not supported by private companies. Okay, so government has to come forward. Okay, otherwise those games are not supported. So you have to do ideas for both sides. And next is, nowadays sports is becoming a business and more professionals and big companies are getting involved. That na, professionals and big companies are getting involved in sports. Teams खरीदी हुई हैं.
Yes, ma'am.
अंबानी
Sponsor कर रहे हैं वो.
Yes, ma'am.
जहाँ तक क्रिकेट टीम ही खरीदते हैं हम, कबड्डी की तो कम ही है.
हाँ, पर जो भी है, ये स्पोर्ट्स बिजनेस बन रहा है ना, इनको भी तो खरीद लेते हैं जो गोल्ड मेडल वगैरह जीत के लाते हैं, एथलीट्स एंड ऑल.
क्रिकेटर्स को भी खरीदते हैं.
Yes, cricketers को भी खरीदते हैं, ठीक है. So like that. So this is called commercialization of sports. What is this called? Commercialization of sports. Okay. So why some people oppose the commercialization of sports? Why should the government and not private companies fund sports? So commercialization means private companies coming forward. And ये कहते हैं कि why some people say that only government should promote the sports. Okay. उसके लिए points हैं. And these sportsmen compete against opponents from all over the globe in international sports events for the whole nation. When they break a record or set up a new record in a world-class tournament, they inspire national pride. and arouse patriotism among its citizens. तो ये देश के लिए गौरव की बात है, तो देश को चाहिए इन पे खर्चे. Got it? Second point is they also play a diplomatic function in competitions. They act as brand ambassadors for the country, and their behavior helps strengthen the relations between countries and also improve their nation's image. And our sportsmen, when they go abroad to any other country and play, they act as brand ambassadors. Their behavior depicts their country. So if they behave well, then people start saying India is a well-behaved country and people are very nice over there. So they act as brand ambassadors. So it is the national government's duty to fund them. Why some people favor the commercialization? Why some people say and private companies वो कहते हैं this would ease some burden off the government's shoulders. इससे government के कंधों से थोड़ा भार कम हो जाएगा. These businesses are profit driven, so they would provide the best coaching and facilities to their teams. So ये जो है ये profit driven होते हैं businesses, so ये best coaching and facilities ला के देंगे अपनी team को. Third, commercialization also brings more exposure to the sport. And if a major company sponsors a sporting event, it brings increased television coverage and in effect, more viewership to the sport. Fourth, commercialization has opened new career opportunities for many youth, and many of them now look at sports not just as a leisure activity, but as a lucrative profession. Sports can offer an excellent opportunity to popularize their product in front of a wider audience and in effect strengthen their brand image. ठीक है? Are these points clear? Let me know. I can expand. Disadvantages of commercialism. It can affect performance as players get signed up to promote products, and this takes away time from practice and training. तो आपने देखा ही होगा ये तो होता ही है ना? Second, in some cases, players start focusing on their individual performance rather than the team victory to get better advertising, contracts, and deals. So you will see in cricket, चाहे 2020 मैच है, एक प्लेयर की हाफ सेंचुरी होने वाली है, वो टिप टिप करता रहेगा कि हाफ सेंचुरी हो जाए, आउट ना होए, and he will waste precious balls. This is playing for himself, not for the team. Is that clear? Do some players do like that?
Yes,
ma'am.
That means that individual performance पे ज़्यादा focus हो जाता है rather than team performance. And third point is poor behavior by players can also bring advertising contracts and deals. Okay, poor behavior by players can also bring negative publicity to the brands and impact their sales. So if a player is promoting a certain brand and that player has poor performance or poor behavior, and people start hating that player, will they be happy with the product that he's promoting? No. So it can get negative publicity. Is that clear?
और मैम जो प्लेयर होते हैं वो आजकल गेमिंग के ऊपर बना रहे हैं, प्रमोशन करते हैं उनकी
Gambling applications.
गेमिंग एप्लीकेशन.
That is also wrong. Don't you think so?
Yes, yes.
And they add a small line that this can be addictive and this can,
Yes, ma'am.
You will lose your hard-earned money. maybe.
Hard-earned money. And I think people are really losing in some cases.
Yes, ma'am. Only 1% will be the winners, and other lose the money.
Yes. So basically, it's like that, So
Ma'am,
that's.
can we add here about the surrogate advertisement?
See, you can add a lot of things. A lot of things can be added, but I think you should focus on 2 or 3 maximum points, expand them, give some example, make a good essay. Time is very important. Okay, very, very close
All
points
right.
that are very good should be used and put, and fin essay should be done with. All right. It's not, if for what are you writing? If you are writing 1,000-word essay for a UPSC exam, you can think of all the points from all over the world and add them. But if it's just a 250 to 300-word essay, focus on 3, maximum 4 points. Focus on expanding them well. Focus on your intro and conclusion. Make it flawless. And you are done with your essay nicely. Okay.
Yes.
Actually, no problem solution essay has come up so far. So I'll just we'll do these essays tomorrow. I'll just want to do a couple of problem solution essays. Let's read. This is some people think sports and games are important for society, while others believe they should be taken as leisure activities. Discuss both views. Let's see the next essay. Next essay is
और मैम जैसे
Next one is
एक
the
बीपी
problem.
में मैम 2 आइडिया लिख सकते हैं, एक ही लिखना होता है आइडिया?
हाँ
पैराग्राफ में कितने मतलब बीपी में आइडिया लिखने होते हैं कि
एक आइडिया भी बहुत होता है, 2 आइडियाज लिख सकते हो, 3 भी लिख सकते हो. Okay. Now this is a problem solution essay in front of you. Nowadays, football supporters behave violently. What is the cause? How can we solve it? Now, try to frame an introduction. Now, in a problem solution essay, there are 3 things that can be asked. Can any of my senior students tell the freshers what are those 3 things that can be asked in a problem solution essay?
Problem or solution?
2 reason and two causes and one
Problem solution.
At a time.
Causes and solutions.
Causes and solution and problem and
Causes, solution, and effects. Causes, effects, and solutions. Yes. What is the other name for causes? Reasons. What is the other name for effects? Problems and solutions. All right. Now, out of these 3 things, 2 are generally asked. Okay. Can you tell me in this essay in front of you, which 2 have been asked?
Causes and solutions.
Causes and solutions. Okay. Now, in Hindi, the handling of a problem solution essay. Intro में examiner को बता दो क्या बताना है. Body of the essay में उसको बता दो. और conclusion में बता दो क्या बताया है. So, in English, in the intro, tell the examiner what you have to tell him. In the body of the essay, tell him. Conclusion, tell him what you told him. Clear? That is it. So simple. Okay? Now we'll try to make a very good, crisp, to the point intro for this essay.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Like, how can we start BP1 and BP2? Like, there are several reasons for BP1 and for BP2. How can we start?
However, many steps can be taken to address this issue.
How?
You can use however. Okay? Not on the other hand. On the other hand would be wrong. All right? Clear? Aarti, is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Now paraphrase this and see how we can make the intro of this. Nowadays, these days, football I have used some difficult words. I don't know if they are correct or not. Rampant. What is the meaning?
extreme.
What is rampant? Existing or spreading everywhere in a way that cannot be controlled, unchecked. Okay? So rampant. Uncontrolled. So it is fitting here very nicely. Okay? It is fitting here very nicely. New share. So you can say these days, football hooliganism has become rampant. Okay? So in this essay, or you can say there are many reasons why this is happening. But
can we write followers of football
behave badly? Yes, football supporters That is called football hooliganism. There is a word for this. This is a common word. That is why I put it. So I tell my students.
But मैम ये याद नहीं रहेगा ना,
It's
कोई और
very
होगा.
tough. Yes.
मैं आपको बताती हूँ. You have to do certain words. Okay, go through the essays. All of you who are attending this class here today, if you get this essay, now you will remember football hooliganism. Football
Yes,
is
ma'am.
gundagardi. Hooliganism is gundagardi. Okay?
गुंडागर्दी.
Huh? Okay. Football hooliganism, hooligan.
मैम
एक मिनट.
मैम ये इधर मतलब समझ नहीं आ कैसे.
अच्छा वर्ड आपको कराया मैंने. आप अपने कॉलेज में यूज करना बाहर जाके. ओए, डोंट बी ए होलीगन. ये इंग्लिश फुटबॉल होलीगन्स देखो. लुक एट दिस इन द डिक्शनरी. ओके, gangs of football hooligans roaming the streets. See, this word is used with football. Got it?
Right.
Hooligan is a person, and hooliganism is noisy and violent behavior by a group of people in public, and football hooliganism is a term. Okay? Now, will you forget it? The half a century of you here in this class? And go and tell each student, go and tell 5 more this word. And you will spread it like football hooliganism spreads. Okay? So there are many reasons why this is happening, but some effective steps.
Football lovers also?
Lovers. Football lovers are doing, you can say these days, football lovers are becoming very noisy and violent. ये लिखना चाहते हो ना? Same हाँ लिख सकते हो. But some effective steps can be taken to address this issue. Believe me, if you can write this much, this is a very, very good intro because इसमें कुछ words हैं जो अब आप लिख लोगे आप सब. Rampant, something which is spreading very fast. You can even say juvenile delinquency has become rampant. You know what is juvenile delinquency?
Yeah.
Acha, I was telling my offline students today to make a list of the words they need to do. They can put up in the academic essays. There are many essays which come and you have words for them which will not be there in the question asked. But if you put that word in the intro or in the body of the essay, your essay will act like a feather in the cap of your essay. Okay. For example, there is a word telecommuting. Okay, there are essays which say people can work from home. What are the advantages and disadvantages? You have to put the word telecommuting. So make a list of these words. I'll give you 1, football hooliganism, 2, telecommuting, 3, there are so many. If even if I can't think of.
Ma'am, the one was pristine, ma'am.
Which was?
Pristine, ma'am.
Pristine, you know, that is not the essay topic. Well, that is a word which you can use in that essay. But you can see fat tax, congestion tax. Okay. These are words you will put in. So what is it, fat tax? When the essay says that, where some people say that government should put a tax on fast food. Now you know what that tax is called. Fat tax. Okay. And there is an essay in which they say that only the companies which are doing pollution, individuals and companies which are polluting, they should pay the bill of pollution. And what is others say that government should take this on itself and not tax those companies. So what is that tax called which is put on companies which cause pollution?
Carbon tax.
Carbon tax. Yes, very good. See, you will put that word in the essay. That word will not be there in the essay. You will put that word in the essay. Okay. Juvenile delinquency, of course, crime among children, right? And there are many such words. So make a list of them. Now you've got another word, football hooliganism. Okay. So we have 3 very clear-cut words for the essays. Which word do you want me to spell? let me please tell me. I'll write the spelling. Which one? Somebody has written. Jyot, which word do you want me to spell? Well, it's okay. Chalo. So this is the intro, and what would be the conclusion of this essay? What would be the conclusion? The conclusion would be, to sum up, there is, it is indubitable that football hooliganism has become a big problem, but certain steps can be taken, but certain steps can be taken by the governments to minimize the issue, or to alleviate the problem, or to tackle the problem. All right, just change a bit of words and write the same thing again. I hope that is clear. Problem solution essay handling. Okay, now in this essay which is there in front of you, first para would be the reasons why football hooliganism is spreading, and second para would be solutions, and then it would be a 4-para essay. Or what you can do is 2 paragraphs reasons, 1 paragraph solutions, then it will be a 5-para essay. Or it can be 1 para reasons, 2 para solutions, it would be a 5-para essay. Whatever you write, it's okay. Okay, just you should have points for that. So the points why football supporters behave violently. First, football is a competitive physical sport, and its audience is also young. Okay, so the audience of football is young, okay, and aggressive. They have strong emotional ties with their team. Now, for this essay particularly, it has been seen, many a time since I've been teaching. For this essay particularly, if you can remember that one example of the Hazel Stadium, Hazel, there was this 32 people died in that. Okay. So second point is the influence of alcohol is there on football violence. Binge drinking is common on game days, and drunk fans are more prone to physical and verbal altercations with their fans. Sometimes football players themselves show unsportsmanlike behavior, and that sets the same tone for the fans. And fourth, the language of war and combat employed by the media in covering football incites the young supporters to indulge in violence. Okay? Solutions are limit alcohol consumption at football events. This can be achieved by changing the match time to earlier in the day. Scheduling the match in the morning or any afternoon would mean less drinking. Okay. Less violence and more visibility for the police. Segregate the rival team supporters to limit any chance of altercation between them. The media should be wise enough to play its role in such a way that it does not give air to hooliganism. Okay.
Can you explain the second point of solution?
Yes. See, in the stadium, when 2 teams are playing, they can always make one team supporter sit on one side of the stadium and the other team supporter sit on the other side, and not so that they are away from each other. Got it?
Yes, sir.
That is what it means. Okay, there'll be then no chance of altercation between them. All right. बॉडी पैराग्राफ 1 एंड बॉडी पैराग्राफ 2 हेमेन आपने पूरा बुक में से पढ़ो, आपको समझ आ जाएंगे. ठीक है. Okay, this essay is there in the GT book, and this essay says that this is an agree-disagree essay. This says that the behavior of professional sportsmen or women on the field or off the field is not important as long as they are good players. अब ये कह रहा है कि अगर कोई प्लेयर अच्छा है तो उसके पास लाइसेंस है कि वो फुटबॉल की वो अपने जो जब वो खेल रहा है तो वहां पे वो मिसबिहेव कर ले, और बाहर भी जब उसका गेम खत्म हो जाए तो बाहर भीड़ में भी और लोगों में भी वो मिसबिहेव कर ले. उसके पास ग्रीन सिग्नल है ऐसा करने का, क्योंकि उसकी गेम अच्छी है. Do you agree or disagree? बताओ.
Disagree.
Obviously.
Ma'am, disagree.
Obviously. ठीक है. अगर देखो, अगर कोई प्लेयर अच्छा प्लेयर है तो उसको फिर भी कोई हक नहीं बनता कि वो अपने प्लेग्राउंड के ऊपर बैड बिहेवियर दिखाए या प्लेग्राउंड के बाहर बैड बिहेवियर दिखाए, बिकॉज दीज पीपल आर रोल मॉडल्स. Young people follow them blindly. If their behavior is bad, many young people will follow that bad behavior. So this is not justified, right?
Yes.
और ये
We
बस
have to
हाँ,
completely disagree.
उनका एक पैरा बना देना why their behavior on the field is important. एक पैरा बना देना why their behavior off the field is also important. ठीक है.
मतलब जो पैराग्राफ बोल रहे हो उसके साथ हम डिसएग्री कर रहे हैं ना स्टेटमेंट के साथ, तभी वो दोनों पैराग्राफ बनाएंगे.
आप डिसएग्री कर रहे हो स्ट्रांगली. ठीक है.
यस
स्ट्रांगली इसमें तो कोई आप कंसेशन देना भी मत. आप ये मत कह देना कि कोई बहुत ही हाई लेवल का प्लेयर है तो वो जो मर्जी कर ले. ठीक है, उसको अलाउड है. ऐसे मत करना. ठीक है. देयर शुड बी नो कंसेशन इन दिस, राइट. इट शुड बी अ स्ट्रांगली डिसएग्री ऐसे. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट देखते कोई एक आध और प्रॉब्लम सोल्यूशन आ जाए. ओके, इसमें भी कोई प्रॉब्लम सोल्यूशन वाली बात नहीं आई. दो एसेज हैं. इंटरनेशनल स्पोर्टिंग इवेंट्स कुड कंट्रीब्यूट ग्रेटली टू पीस एंड स्टेबिलिटी. डू यू एग्री और डिसएग्री? अब कल करेंगे ऐसे. होल्डिंग इंटरनेशनल गेम्स इज ये कराने वाले एसेज है मेरे. ये मैं आपको कल कराऊंगी अच्छे से. मैं एक ऐसे और प्रॉब्लम सोल्यूशन का ढूंढ रही हूँ. ये भी
351 मैम, पेज 351 पे आई थी.
51. ओके. Who is this? Who is guiding me and helping me?
Ma'am, Kirti, I'm having the book actually.
Okay. Thank you so much. Okay. Science tells that there are activities that are good for health. However, some people still continue doing unhealthy habits. Why is this so, and what changes can be done? Next, nowadays, many people have unhealthy diets and do not exercise regularly. Why is this happening? How can we encourage these people to live a healthy lifestyle? अब ये पहले वाला जो आपके सामने ऐसे है उसकी एक इंट्रो बना के देखते हैं. ठीक है. Science tells us there are activities that are good for health. Okay. So science tells there are activities. So what can you do?
Science says that.
Scientists.
Yes, scientists believe that.
Scientists, they suggest.
Suggest, yes. Suggest.
Activities
Are important for our health.
activities that can lead to good health. Okay.
Recreation activity.
Which activities?
Recreation.
Recreational तो बेटे recreation वाली है, good health वाली नहीं है. Okay. Entertainment का second synonym है recreation. Okay. Scientists suggest activities that can lead to good health. यहाँ ऐसे कर सकते हो. Even though scientists suggest activities that can lead to good health, few people follow.
Continue to do.
Okay. So even though scientists suggest activities that can lead to good health, few people follow them. Okay. There are many reasons. Why people ignore such suggestions.
This is the definition of suggestion. An idea or plan put forward for consideration.
मेरी सीरी जवाब देने लगी. Okay. Even though scientists suggest activities that can lead to good health, few people follow them. There are many reasons why people ignore such suggestions. But certain steps can be taken to motivate people. To adopt healthy
lifestyle.
Yes, good enough. Okay. Okay. That is it. That is the problem solution essay handling. I hope 2 essays में भी आपको clear हो गई अच्छे से. Clear or still doubtful? Tomorrow is, I think, graph day. Tomorrow we have to discuss. First half an hour I'll give to the GT students for their letters. Second half an hour to the table graph. Okay? Table graph tomorrow, and I'll be sharing one video which I urge all of you to please, watch before the class. All right?
Ma'am,
Yes.
I'm having a doubt.
Yes, sure. Come, go ahead. Ask me.
Actually, I'm booking the exam for next month.
Okay.
So they are asking the 2 types of tests, the computer-based or the paper-based. So which is the better?
Both are equally good. Are you okay with your typing skills?
I don't know.
Now, are you okay with computer skills? Can you copy paste? Can you, scroll up and down with ease?
Yeah.
Then go for the computer based. I think the 5th day result, this is much better.
Okay.
Where are you based? Which city?
I'm from Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia. I think computer based would be good. If you work on the computer, you have some computer skills, you should not face any problem.
Okay.
But see, it's entirely your decision.
Okay.
There are students here who've taken the computer based. Can you guide her? Which is better?
Ma'am, if you are expert in computer, then only we should take computer based, because I have experienced the computer based exam, because listening will be difficult to type it fast.
Typing is so fast, ma'am.
Yeah, in listening will be a problem.
So, Elena, does that answer your question?
Yes, ma'am.
So you can practice and then you can take. Today, one student's result is there. She took the computer based. Very good result.
और मैं टाइपिंग फास्ट होनी चाहिए.
या इतनी भी क्या फास्ट है, एक वर्ड टाइप करना है, हो जाता है फटाफट. प्रैक्टिस करो.
नहीं मैम, राइटिंग में डिफिकल्टी होती है.
5 मिनट तो मैम आइडिया में निकल जाते हैं. टाइपिंग फास्ट चाहिए.
5 किस में निकल जाते हैं?
बट मैम मेरे अकॉर्डिंग राइटिंग में ज्यादा इजी रहेगा ना. इन केस वी हैव सम अदर आइडियाज तो हम उसमें रिप्लेस कर सकते हैं, मतलब दोबारा एंटर कर सकते हैं.
हाँ, कट पेस्ट कर सकते हो.
तो हाँ, तो वो फालतू की कटिंग वटिंग नहीं होगी.
हाँ.
Both of them have pros and cons actually.
If I were to take the test now, if I were to take the test now, I would go for the computer based.
No, ma'am, shortcut पता हो फिर तो मैं easy है.
But ma'am, you are expert.
मैं कहाँ expert हूँ? मैं तो आप तो हर ऐसे में
shortcut तो मैम आपको पता ही है. Shortcut तो
old people are not comfortable with technology, and I am a senior citizen now. Okay?
और मैं shortcut आपको पता ही होंगे मैम.
मेरे को शॉर्टकट्स नहीं पता, मुझे बच्चों ने सिखाए अभी. मैं तो बड़े आराम से वो बड़े धीरे धीरे वाले काम करती थी. उन्होंने बोला मैम कंट्रोल एक्स, मैम कंट्रोल सी, कंट्रोल वी. मैंने सीख लिया इनसे बार बार सुन के. ओके, अब मेरे
हाँ, लिसनिंग के इसमें नहीं कर सकते ना मैम. प्रैक्टिस ऑन द कंप्यूटर, nothing is there on the internet, something like that. We can practice it.
There's a practice test on the IDP site. You can go ahead and do that 2, 3, 4 times. You'll get the hang of the test. Okay, practice before
Okay.
doing. Na? Practice before filling the exam. Practice 1 or 2 tests. Go ahead and do it. You will come to know. All right. I hope that answers your question.
और मैम जैसे जीटी के साथ मतलब पेपर देते हैं, इजी आता है डिफिकल्ट?
ऐसा कुछ नहीं है, मिथ्स है ये सारी. ओके, ठीक है, चलो. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you
ma'am.
so much, ma'am.
रिकॉर्डिंग सेक्शन शेयर कर देना मैम.
हाँ.